Hello, it's me here again, Miss Taylor, to read you the final instalment of Beowulf. You'll remember at the beginning of the story I did say that in this tale Beowulf defeats 3 monsters, but we're just going to read up to the part where he defeats Grendel, which, if you've been listening to all the others, you'll know he has already done. So this is just the last little bit to round it all off. Maybe it'll lead into the next story. If you did want to have a look at the rest of the stories, this is what the front cover looks like. It's Beowulf by Michael Morpurgo. But for now, he's just defeated Grendel, and Hrothgar the king has just stood up to say his thanks to all of the people who've gathered here to marvel in Beowulf's glory. Let our thanks be first to God above for his mercy, to the Master of heaven and Master of this earth, worker of all miracles. For it is he who has brought Grendel to his death at last. I will be honest with you. Until yesterday, until Beowulf came, I doubted whether Grendel, and I cursed his name for all the grief he brought to us, could ever be overcome, whether this loveliest of mead halls could ever be truly ours again, whether the damned demon's bloodletting slaughter could ever be brought to an end. Then God sent us this man, this hero amongst men, now here at my side, the noble Beowulf and his companions in arms, and together they have achieved in one night what we had tried and failed to do in 12 long years of sorrow. What mother would not have been proud to have borne such a son as this? What father does not yearn for a son like Beowulf? So Beowulf, best of men, from this moment I cherish you as I would my own son. And as I promised before, anything that is in my gift you shall have. It will be small reward for your great service to us all. Know also that your deeds will bring you greater riches still, which are my undying honour and gratitude and love, and that of all my people too. May Almighty God grant you always the success you enjoyed last night, wherever you go, whatever the fight, whoever the foe may be. And the cheering that followed this rang out loud in the rafters of Heorot, and was only silenced when Beowulf himself began to speak. It was not all in a proud or boasting tone. That was never his way. We came here willingly, my warriors and I, to challenge the evil one on your behalf. And with God's help we prevailed. Yet I am sorry you see hanging up there only his arm. I should have preferred to have seen the rest of him here too. I tried my utmost to hold him fast, to squeeze the life out of him, but I did not have a good enough grip on him to prevent his escape. By tearing himself away and leaving behind his arm, he must have hoped to save himself from death, wretched creature. But God did not wish it, and so the fiend lives no more. He will no more haunt your land or plague your people. Like any other murderous criminal, he awaits now God's own justice. We may have his arm, but God has his evil soul and will do with him as he pleases. All the talk was then of the fine words they had just heard, and of what a furious fight it must have been during that perilous night when Beowulf destroyed the beast. Long they gazed at the grotesque arm up there, and at the horrible hand and fearsome fingers, the nails as strong and sharp as steel, each one as spur talon, each a vicious war weapon. for gouging and gashing. They shuddered to look at it, to think what damage it could do, and marvelled once again at Beowulf's bravery. Then Hrothgar the king ordered the banqueting hall to be made ready at once for a feast. How willingly they went to work to prepare the place, adorning it richly from golden gable to shining floor. They hung glowing gold-wrought tapestries. They mended or covered all the damage and destruction at that greatest of all mead halls had suffered the night before, and prepared a great feast of thanksgiving as the king had commanded. There's a picture there of Grendel's arm hanging in the gables. That evening, when all was ready, into that happy hall came Hrothgar and Beowulf again. All round them now, on the mead benches, sat the thanes and warriors, and many of the good people of Denmark, as the benches would allow. Hrothgar's queen was there, of course, all her ladies and all the Geatish warriors too, and all rejoiced and feasted as never before, the mead cup passing from hand to hand, until Heorot was filled once more with the laughter of friends, with sweet song and marvellous music, with unbounded joy. Then, offering him the cup, the queen spoke to Hrothgar. Now, my lord and king, to these Geats speak graciously and generously, and let your gift promise not be forgotten now, for Heorot is ours again, cleansed of evil and bright again with joy. To Beowulf next she came with the cup, where he sat between her 2 sons, Hrethric and Hrothmund. And when he had drunk, then came the time for gifts. 2 arm wreaths were bought, and robes and more gold rings, but best of all, the richest collar, the finest prize, more ornate and finely wrought than any I ever saw, the most treasured jewel Hrothgar possessed, worn on the neck of the great war kings and heroes, a fabled collar for an already fabled warrior. It is no more than you deserve, Beowulf, said Hrothgar's fair queen, and all listened when she spoke and agreed wholeheartedly. May good fortune come with these jewels, and may the rest of your life be always filled with happiness and prosperity, and may treasure come your way, often in large amounts. Be strong, but be gentle too, and a wise guardian to my 2 boys. By them, and by me, and by Lord Hrothgar, your name will be held in honour and love till the end of time. Now they cheered the queen's words then. Those thanes and lords and ladies, and what a sumptuous feast it was of wine and food, and all held in a perfect harmony of joy and hope. They did not know then that the joy would be short-lived, the hope destroyed, even before the night was over. Well, before that, there was a lovely double-page picture there of the mead hall and everyone feasting in there. You can see this is the half that they keep talking about all the way through, that they wanted back. And then this is the next page there, so that would be starting the sea hag tale, and it already told us at the beginning that he does win that one, but you'll have to read the book yourself to find out how. I hope you really enjoyed listening to some of this. If you did want to read some more, then you'll have to see if you can have it yourself. But goodbye for now, everybody, and it's been really lovely to read this to you.